Hi guys, welcome back to a brand new Let's Play Dofus episode. Today on the Shadow server we're going to be taking on the Nelween dungeon, more commonly known as the Bremen Tincentorius, I believe it's called. Now, before we go ahead and do that, I've just grouped everyone together. We're just going to go check out and see if anything's sold in the marketplace. Now I am aware we did actually do some selling, which was good. Fortunately, with the high influx of people that have arrived these coming weeks, we can see an increase in activity for the market stalls, which is good. So I've managed to put a few items on the market and they happen to sell in the last few hours, which is brilliant. So we've got 1.5 mil in the bank, leads us over to about 2 mil. I did have to do some adjustments on the market because a few items weren't selling, but nevertheless we got there in the end. So if you guys haven't watched the previous episode, we were talking about the set which we're going to be building. Now, because we are obviously all reaching level 100 now, I am required to kind of make everyone a new set. Obviously with 2 million karmas across 4 characters, that's never enough. But fortunately we have our professions, which are around that level anyways. So with that, we can go ahead and start crafting some gear. I'll probably do this off camera. If you guys want to see me craft it, then go ahead and suggest it. I'll probably record it off the off chance anyways. But yeah, in terms of sets, I'm probably going to stick with the original concept from the Any being intelligence, the Sedida being strength, the Panda probably going more chance based, and then myself obviously sticking to that agility, fluctuating between elements. Now, the last episode, I believe it was the last other one before, I was talking about a set which I was trying to acquire. It's the Hurtful Locker set, which is a nice set for a level 100, but as you can see it is really expensive to buy. We can go ahead and craft this ourselves, but I'm just looking now actually, this belt that I have hovered over right now, as you can see the left hand side, so the green is its current stats. If I press CTRL and hover over an item, it'll show me what its stats should be in the middle of. Now as you can see, this belt is set to only have 150 vitality, but it has 230, which means it's really nicely overmaged, considering it's got perfect intelligence, really nice agility, its locks okay, and its damage is decent, and it's got perfect resistances. So I'm actually going to buy that, because for 500,000, the amount of resources I'm going to need anyways are going to cost around that much anyways, so it's good to purchase that. The helmet, no, as you can see the helmet, not good. Its vitality is pretty bad, its intelligence is perfect again, but for 600,000 we can probably craft it for something smaller. Obviously the items that we need are going to be located in the dimensions, which are going to be quite hard to get through. So that's why we're doing these dungeons now, to get some resources and karmas to help us on our way through the dimensions. Now also reaching level 100, that means we can use level 100 trophies. My artificer at the moment is around 72, so I probably will level that off camera as it is quite annoying and expensive to do so. Anyways, let's get straight into this. So let's go to the Nelween. I did actually mess up quite a lot. So I did record an episode of me facing Gourlo. Now that was the dungeon before Nelween. Now what was the issue was basically to get to Gourlo, it's located on Ottomize Island, which is just down here. Now to do that you need to do this bridge keeper quest, which takes about 2 seconds if you have the wiki open, but obviously I had to do it for all 4 characters, which wasn't hard, it was just the fact that I misclicked twice. So I then cut the video and then I tried to merge all the videos together because there was 3 separate videos, and it just didn't work. The file got corrupted and I tried multiple times. So unfortunately I do have that like the final clip of me fighting it, but I just don't think it's beneficial for me to upload it. So I did actually finish that dungeon. Fortunately I also did the achievement on it, if we just look here, which was first, I believe it was, yeah. We got some really nice XP and drops as well, so I was really happy to do that dungeon. But nevertheless, it does happen. We are going to hopefully do this dungeon with ease. things to point out for this dungeon. From what I remember, nothing too daunting. I believe he can unbewitch, but that's about it. There's no one-hit KO mechanic, which is good. That's what we want to see. But yeah, this dungeon should be quite easy. Some really nice XP, as you can see. So quite looking forward to it. I don't know if it is double XP weekend anymore, but it was. Okay, I'm kind of confused as to why I can't access the dungeon. I think it's because I haven't done a quest. I think it's Charlie's agent. Interesting. Let me have a look if I've got that quest. I have actually got it. I'm just going to double check on the wiki just to make sure that that is correct, because I completely forgot about that. Okay, so to access the dungeon you need to have completed Where Did the Seventh Company Go? I don't think I've completed that. So it looks like we're doing a quest before we do the dungeon. That's always fun. Is there anything we need? Items required. A broom and Tin Centaurus, a key. Now, do I actually have the key? I don't have anything in my inventory. That doesn't help. Okay, so so before we do the actual quest, the actual dungeon, we're going to do the quest to acquire the dungeon. I guess this will be like a bit helpful as well. So yeah, the quest is located at 1-3, which I believe is in the village. Let's go to the bank and just get the key out. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to the new Tempora server, which releases next Tuesday. I am going to probably record in from the start till whenever I obviously come offline. It's going to be quite a long and lengthy process. I think the best way to go about a server like that is to find someone to have a team or duo with. So at the moment I haven't really asked anyone in particular, you know, would you like to do the launch of Temporis with me and we can go through the first few dungeons, etc. Because that will give us a leeway into the future, and hopefully we can be on top of the game when it comes to higher level content. So essentially what I want to find is a person or a team who are willing to, you know, invest the time in the launch of Temporis 4 and would like to go ahead, make a little team, and yeah, just go through the actual server itself, which would be really nice to have. Okay, so Rish is... Okay, sorry, I was following Charlie's agents. That's not the quest I want to be following. So the quest is located at 1-3, which is the Iop Temple. So the best way to go there would be to obviously go through the Amakna Zap, or Ankama Village Zap, sorry. Which I'll just get because all my characters are going to have to do this anyway, so I'm just going to quickly just traverse through the village on all of these characters as well. Very click intensive, but it's got to be done. Now, from the day I'm recording this, it is 22:04, 25th of March 2020. I believe there is a... Oh god, I don't want to do that. I believe there is a another week code that has been released. So what I'm going to do is I will definitely link it into the bio for you guys to go ahead and try, because if you aren't subscribed, I would highly recommend it. It does unlock a lot of content, and it's free. So yeah, definitely go ahead and do that, because it will basically unlock you pretty much, I don't know, 90% of the game, as this game is quite big. Anyways, so we're here on every character now, so we need to talk to Rish Claymore. And apparently I think I've already done it on this one. Okay, so we've got the quest on that character. I'm just double checking, that's all. So ask for work. Ask for work. So find the map and Anarchists Inn. Is that located in Bremen? It is. So I think we're going to have to go there on every character, because we still don't have access to the dungeon itself. I think I've got everyone on Caravan Alley, which is good. Let me double check. Oh, I don't. That's annoying. So what I'm going to probably do, if I can, I'll try go there on the Sacria and see if I can teleport everyone. Because I don't know if they need the quest to be finished to teleport, which would make sense. I think the quest has to be finished. You must be on or have completed the correct step. Okay, so there's a certain step in this quest which you must complete. It might be this step, which is the first step, so let's hope so anyways. No, I've gone the wrong way. Yeah, so some really nice mobs in this area, Desolation of Sidma. Something to point out, guys, I had a question about this actually. So if you, because a lot of people don't see this, when you open your map, you can literally put the show reward bonuses, and if you label that from bonus downwards, you can see it's essentially removed the star aspect. If you guys have played Dofus for a long period of time, they had stars above mobs if they weren't fought for a long period of time. So if we were to look at where we're fighting now, here, we can essentially see that this area is green, which means there's going to be a bonus on there. Something that's more greener, so let's say for instance, I guess, yeah, down here, Fungal Domain. As you can see, that's ridiculously green. So the greener it is, the bigger the bonus. As you can see, it can go up to 100%. And yeah, you can get minuses, I believe, but I'm not too sure. I haven't never seen a minus myself. Let's have a look. Yeah, there we go. So that's just places that are obviously, you know, fought along a lot of times, which doesn't really help. Oh, sweet, we solved another MP rune. That's good. Because there's a lot of people playing as well, all the markets have actually dropped in prices for a lot of things. Okay, talk to Yuzu. Talk to her. Take one key. Teleport group members. Does that work? Okay, it doesn't work. Okay, so we have to actually manually. You have to manually get all your characters here. Now, it wouldn't be an issue, but I haven't got Caravan Alley on any of my characters. So what I'm going to have to do is, thankfully I've got a bit of karmas on all of them. So I'm going to go to Bonta. I know you guys probably can't see this, so I'm just going to switch over to one of my characters here. So I'm going to go to Tashala. And what we're going to do is go to the consumable market for each character. Let's have a look. I'm sorry, that sound is doing my head in. I'm going to have to turn it down. Okay, so we go to the consumable market. There we go. And we just buy a Brack Marine Potion. Is there any for sale? There should be. Okay, sometimes it does bug out like that, so just retype it and it should come up. There we go. So we'll buy... We've only got 10k, so we're going to buy one. Okay, so we'll buy one on all characters, just to be on the safe side. They're actually really expensive. I didn't realise how expensive they were on this server. That makes me feel like we should kind of utilise that and make some. I think it's... Oh, it's text nuggets, that's why. So nuggets are obviously acquired through Alliance or AVA, and that can be quite daunting, especially on a server like this. I believe Unis is literally the only Alliance. Okay, so we're going to use the Brack Marine Potion. I don't think I've bought one on the any. There we go. So we're going to use the Brack Marine Potion on each of our characters, and we're just going to have to run there from Brackmar, which isn't too much of an issue. Oh my god, I actually don't have enough karmas on the any. Okay then. So oh my god, this is a disaster. So we're just gonna get the zap quickly, so we don't have to keep using potions, because you know the potions are very expensive. It's probably cheaper to use the zap. Okay, there we go. How much karmas have I got? Okay, let's go to Bonta. Right, so I'm just going to trade some karmas to my Eni, just so she can buy the Brakmar potion, and then we can go ahead and actually get on with this bloody dungeon. It's an absolute nightmare. Okay, Brakmar. I know you guys can't see anything at the moment. It's because I haven't actually listed IDs to each of the game captures. I know it's quite annoying. Okay, so we've got the zap on everyone, finally. Let's go Brakmar. Right, so let me just get this one up here. There we go. So if you look here, we're going to utilise the fact that we can use the zappy, and we're going to teleport over to the consumables marketplace in Brak. This will be the quickest way for us to get there. And because all my characters are on the same spot now, it should be easy to do that. There we go. So now it's just plain sailing. It's just literally alt-tabbing and clicking. I know some people do alt-escape because it's more of a smoother transition. There we go. But I'm just used to doing alt-tab. Alt-escape obviously goes through every single cycle of whatever you have open, and obviously I don't just have Dofus open. So I don't want you guys to be seeing what else I'm on, do you know what I mean? Because who knows? Right. I think you can go through magmatic steps, which are here. But I'm not sure, I haven't really traversed through that at all. Not even on my main character either. It's quite a long walk, but after we've done the dungeon, it's done. You know what I mean? We don't have to worry about this again. And hopefully this shows that you guys shouldn't have to make this mistake that I've made, because obviously just come better organised. I mean, I should have read into it a bit more before I obviously did the dungeon. I just assumed that it was like any other dungeon and you could teleport as well. But unfortunately that's not the case. I mean, it is good because we're getting a lot of exploration achievements out of the way as well, actually, so can't complain with that. Set-wise for each of the characters. Now, if we go into, you know, what kind of characteristics we're going for, what element and what sort of opportunistic team we're looking at, we're obviously utilising the Eni's ability to heal, so we're going to be focusing on heals and intelligence. The Sedida is going to be heavily focused on strength and the summons, and then the Pandora is going to be focused on dodge and chance. Now if you put that together, it means we've got an all-around team which can pretty much, obviously I haven't spoken about Feka yet, but we'll get onto that. We've got an all-round team which can pretty much decimate whatever we need to, PVM based that is, because we're not going to be focusing too much on PvP pretty much at all throughout obviously this playthrough. Ooh, do we want to go up here? I'm going to take the risk. I keep saying and it's really annoying me. Yeah, so the sets. So at 114 I'm going to try and get the Ancestral Treeknid set for our panda. Now let's see. Yes, so I put down a Perceptor the other day. Obviously it's already been destroyed because it's only me and my guild, but whatever, because I wanted to get some of the mats without paying because it's quite expensive. So yeah, the Ancestral Treeknid set is a set that's really really nice for a 114. Okay, so we just got to go through this dialogue and then we should be good to go. Right, so we've got keys on everyone. And after about, how long was that, like 10 minutes? We've actually finally got into the dungeon. Okay, so now we can switch over to the Sacria. I mean, oh my god, I actually called it a Sacria. It's a Feka. It's because I changed. Right, anyways. Let's just crack on. Let's get this done. So as I said, there shouldn't be too many issues in this dungeon. Again, it has been a while since I've obviously done it. But just from remembering, I don't believe there's any issues. Let's have a look at the resistances. Okay. I'm going to play a bit defensive to obviously learn what we're dealing with. So, minus strength, minus fire, okay. Okay, so the Corvus seems quite annoying. I think we should try aim for him first. Yeah, so there you go. Whitish Fang, Unbewitchment, and it minuses AP. So that's probably something that we're going to have to look out for. Hopefully we should be able to finish off this turn. Yes, nice. Challenge-wise, them challenges were pretty poor, and I don't think, you know, risking them on this would have been ideal, so... Okay, so we've got 2 infected, so we've got a Colorat and the Corvus infected. So we can probably just go for double aggressive Bramble. Should be nice damage. And we can focus this guy. Maybe we just killed. Oh my god, I can't kill it. That's quite annoying. There we go. And Cynthia should be able to finish off both enemies. So yeah, not too difficult. I think obviously we need to focus on the Whitish Fang first, because we don't want to. We want to stop unbewitchments happening, as they can be quite annoying. Drop wise, what are we talking? So let's have a look at what drops we can get. So they all look about pretty average prices. Corvus feathers, I think they're used for something. Immune, that's pretty nice. That could be used for any at level later levels. Yeah, pretty just overall average. I'm not gonna say there's like something that we need. In the Gourlo, however, there was like a powder that we could drop, which was worth like 12,000 per drop. Managed to get quite a few of those, which was good. Obviously, that's the one which I didn't upload. Oops. Okay, so Whitish Fang, if he attacks us first, does he go for an Unbewitchment? That's what I want to try and see. No, but he goes for an AP reduction. So, now it's the time to buff, because he's already gone. So what I'm going to do is... yeah, just focus heavily on the Whitish Fang first turn. I think that's your way to go. Might be able to finish it off, depending. So yeah, I'm not going to give any AP out this turn. That's 4 AP, that heals. That was only because of the fact that the Annie could hit twice. Oh, that's a new mob. I've never seen that mob. A Macian. Looks like a Uganak. So can we finish this off? Yes, we can. Sweet. So it wasn't too difficult. Right, so yeah, we didn't do any of the challenges this one either. I'd probably just wait off until obviously you know what mobs you're facing until you start doing the challenges. I could probably try the challenges next room if I really wanted to, so we'll see what the challenges are. If Mystique comes into it, obviously we're going to do it. But yeah, that's obviously just on a whim. Right, so Colorat is... bloody hell, that's a lot of strength resistance. The Colorat is really annoying, actually. Maybe that's something to take out. Nice, that was a good crit. That should be it. Nice. Oh, what's that? A Macian chops and an Uganak chain. What can we do with the Uganak chain? Nothing particularly good. I think what's really good about this dungeon is being able to craft the Nelween set. Now, the set isn't particularly good at all. Not from my experience anyways. I think it's good in some circumstances, of course, like every set is. But there we go. So basically the whole set is a raid off of damage. So it could be quite useful on, say, like a Pandora. But because we are above, obviously, level 100 now, we don't want to be kind of putting this set on there when it only gives damage, dodge, and lock. So it is a nice set to play about with. I think it could be quite fun. But the reason why I'm saying it's good is because look how cheap it is to craft. And look at the runes which you could get from that. So crushing wise, obviously by the time I put this video out, I'm probably going to be crushing up the whole set, so the multiplier might be a bit low, but I can probably imagine that the multiplier is quite high at the moment, so I'm looking forward to get the loot in order to craft the set. That would be quite nice. Okay, so this room I'm quite determined to do the challenges because we have got we just need a Crovis, I believe. I mean, I haven't looked at the achievements. Let's have a look quickly. So we've got Nomad and Clean Hands. We could probably try Nomad. Yeah, let's try Nomad. Clean Hands as well. I mean, we are a fecker. Let's go for Clean Hands first of all anyways, just to see where we're standing. So hopefully we should be able to finish off. Damn it. That's quite annoying. So what I wanted to do was finish it off and summon a Mad Doll. But, okay. Beggars can't be choosers. Right, so quickly we will look over the achievements to see what mobs we need to be doing. So if we go down to... Will it be under... I'm not sure why it'll be under, to be fair. Here we go. So Crowbacks. Nope, not under here. I don't even know if it's here. Will it be under Sid Mode? Here we go. Yeah. So Crovus, Skirvian, Macian, Cholera, and a Whitish Fang. Hopefully, the next room we come across is Crovus. And yeah, I think that's it. So pretty easy. So what we should do now is throw this guy over here. That's nice. So we are currently still on ball to do Nomad, which is good. We should be able to do it. No worries. Let's get a Sacrificial Doll out, and let's just Aggressive Bramble for the extra damage. Nice. So I'm just going to full buff. And I think this should finish it off. Oh wow, I failed Nomad. Nice. Sweet. That's annoying. Let's hope that... Yeah, we would have actually done it as well. Okay, no problem. Have been playing Animal Crossing pretty much all day, so my mind's a bit mush, not gonna lie. Right, so fourth room. So in this room we're gonna expect... We can try the challenge again, obviously, but... I do need to get some idols, to be fair, because that will make it a bit more interesting. Right. So Whitish Fang again, we need to focus him. So what have we got? Blitzkrieg and Scant It. Oh my god. If we did both of them, the XP would be unreal. Unfortunately, we won't be able to do them. We can probably just try Blitzkrieg. So my advice for Blitzkrieg is to do the mob which comes first. And essentially how it works is it has to be killed before its next turn starts. So we're just going to go full power and see if we can do it. If I summon a Coney, can I use Stimulating? Yes, I can. So we want to use Stimulating on the Sedida. Okay, yeah. So what we're going to do is just focus heavily on the Whitish Fang and then obviously focus on the Colorat. Again, obviously the Colorat, that's going to be pretty difficult actually. So Pandora. Cynthia should be able to finish off the Fang. Nice. And we can actually get a Mad Doll out as well, which I shouldn't have actually done, because if you think about it, the infected state is going to be... Yeah, that's going to be quite annoying actually. So the next mob to focus would be the Colorat. But Yeah, so what we're going to do is... Because if I attack it now, obviously its turn's going to start, and that's going to screw the challenge. So if I can lock it, which I can't lock it, if I can get a repulsion glyph, when it ends its turn, it will take a lot of damage, but I don't think it's going to end there. If it does, then that'll be brilliant. Nope, okay, that's fine. So, to focus on that, we need to just damage it a lot. Let's give AP to the panda, because he should be able to vulnerability it, which will... Oh my god, why is the Coney moved there? Are you joking me? This is having my life. Oh god. Can we eviction? Nope. Okay, so we can't actually evict... Oh, we can't actually pick it up either. That's quite annoying. Zatawashon's Wrath. And then Pandarus. And then Vulnerability 1. Blazing Fist. 138 damage. Okay, so with the Sedida, because what's going to be annoying is we're going to hit the Scurvian, so we're going to have to kill the Scurvian straight away. If we don't, then we're going to fail. So if this Sacrificial Doll doesn't hit 248, we've failed the challenge, but what can you do? Nice. Okay, so it's all on Kalstrom to... Now, can the any reach? It can, but it hits for Crow. Lifting Word. Wow, I forgot I've put down a gravitational glyph. Yeah, we won't be able to do this one, I'm afraid. The thing is, we can obviously kill... Oh, we actually can't kill it. Can we actually not kill it? Wow. Wow, we couldn't kill it. Okay, no worries. So Skevin's gonna live. Obviously, we couldn't do Blitzkrieg, but what can you do? I'm sure we can just run around some mobs, and I'll do the achievement. There's no worries about that. It's just quite annoying. What does Natural Gift do? Managed to get some good heals off anyway, so that's good. Right, so we're onto the boss room. Might as well clear up these achievements just quickly, and then we will look into the achievements that we could potentially do for this dungeon. So we are against Nelween. So Hermit, so not end adjacent to an ally, seems doable, and last. So we'll try both of those. See if we could do them. That'll be nice. So that'll probably make up for me failing pretty much every challenge so far. If we get Mystique, I will be so happy. So we can't end next to an ally. That's something I need to remember, because I always mess up that challenge. Always mess it up. So I assume Nelween is similar to the Whitish Fang, in which it can reduce AP and unbewitch. So obviously killing that last is going to be quite an issue. Okay, so first thing to focus would probably be the Scurvian. We'll just use the Fecker as a tank for now. Now what I should really do is Zatuition's Wrath and summon the Spirit to just block it a bit. And then we'll start buffing everyone. So yeah, we can't end next to an ally. I need to keep telling myself that because I always fail it, always. What we'll also do is put a block down. That's why I didn't actually give AP to Symphy, I thought I did. Yeah, we'll put a block down, if we can, to block Nelween. There we go, so Mad Doll has got 2 infected and Nelween is blocked. Yep, so we shouldn't be doing anything there, that's good. Now the Scurvian, we'll just keep hammering away. I mean, have we locked him now? No. So, T'Challa's turn. And we actually want to give AP to the Sedida, which we can do, which is good. So this should be some decent damage. Let's go for... So Skirvin's probably going to die from the glyph, I assume. Yeah, so I'm going to just hit Krovus. Nelween still stuck. So yeah, that's a really good strategy. Just try block Nelween, get him locked. And these two are actually in perfect line for a double Typhoon, which is nice. Yep, Skirvin is dead. And we can actually Schnapps. There we are. So we're actually on to just killing Nelween now. So let's Panderinus the Fecker and just start running towards him, I guess. So healing, yeah, so blood poisoning, that seems to be a spell that actually minuses AP for every time you heal. Shouldn't actually make it, you know, much more difficult because we have got Stimulating Word. And we can start knocking away at Nelween, which is good. What's his resistance is? Remember not to end near an ally. So T'Challa, I don't think he can do much at this point. But what's good is the Eni can start healing. Maybe even stimulating word for panda, why not? So we are chipping away pretty nicely. Because we reduced the damage on the panda, we managed to stop the heal, and we also got repulsion glyph out of the way, so that's good. This should be the last turn. And Shao can actually hit this turn as well, which is good. So we should have done both achievements there, if I was mistaken. I'm hoping we have anyways, because it annoys me if we haven't. It would definitely annoy me. Lifting word doesn't work on a block apparently. Okay, so this is something you gotta watch out for. If the inflatable doll, if I killed this now, I would have actually classed as ending my turn here. So yeah, I actually can't finish it off now, I don't think. Unless I go for a tier. Yeah, okay, it's no issue. We'll just finish off this turn. There we are. So we have to make sure, obviously, when we're doing Hermit, that we're not finishing the fight next to an ally. Let's hopefully that is all. That is 2 of the achievements. Hermit and last. Nice. So we got it. Drop wise, we managed to get some Nelween down, which is what we wanted, because that is used to craft the actual set. Can actually be used to craft the crocodile set as well, but we are pretty fast at. There we are, so Nelween set. All we kind of need is the magnesite. We should have everything else. Let's just accept it on everyone. But yeah, that was the Bremen Tincentorius. Tincentorius, sorry. I said Tincentorius. So what we'll do is we'll leave the laboratory and we'll go talk to Simone. We also need to finish this quest off as well. And for doing that, we get we get 2 million XP. Holy crap. Wow. Okay. So this dungeon is really good for XP. Let's just do that first. So to finish the quest off, obviously we need to go to the IOP temple. I'll do that quickly now. But yeah, we'll get 2 million XP just for doing that quest. Was it pretty much 3 million, isn't it? Yeah, 3 million XP. Wow. And then how much do we get for doing this? Another 3. Wow, we're going to get 6 million XP. This is going to bump our Fecker up to about 114. Which is quite tempting to actually go for an ancestral set. Ooh. But I really like agility on Feckers. What the hell? That is mental. Okay, cool. So if we use a recall, we go straight to Debreeder Village and go down 1 map. And then we should talk to Simone. And we just got another 2 million XP. And the new one is Daguerreo. Ooh. Really good dungeon, Daguerreo is. As you probably see on the Panda, I'm actually using Daguerreo's set. Now, this, I think it can actually one-hit KO, so I will look into that before I get into it next time. But in the meantime, guys, what I'm probably going to do is upgrade everyone's sets, because obviously as we're looking, we're using a pretty bad set on the Fecker. So I'm probably going to end it here now, obviously the video. I'm going to sell the items from the Fecker in the market for a decent price. I don't like overpricing a lot of stuff. Hopefully it sells, and then tomorrow I will hopefully record me buying some new items and going through the whole process. But yeah, thank you guys for sticking around. Be sure to look out for some new for the new stuff that's coming out, which is going to be fun. I am excited for Templaris. I hope you guys are too. But yeah, take care. I'll see you in the next one.